ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ. Today's Hukamnama is on Ang 963 of Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji in Ram Kali Raag by Dhan Guru Arjan Dev Ji. Satnam Vaheguru Ji. SHALOK Mahalla Panjava. Amrit Bani Amyo Ras Amrit Har Ka Nao. ਮਨ ਤਨ ਹਿਰਦੈ ਸਿਮਰ ਹਰ ਆਠ ਪਹਿਰ ਗੁਣ ਗਾਓ. ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਬਾਣੀ ਅਮਿਓ ਰਸ ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਹਰ ਕਾ ਨਾਉ. ਮਨ ਤਨ ਹਿਰਦੈ ਸਿਮਰ ਹਰ ਆਠ ਪਹਿਰ ਗੁਣ ਗਾਓ. ਉਪਦੇਸ਼ ਸੁਣੋ ਤੁਮ ਗੁਰ ਸਿੱਖੋ ਸੱਚਾ ਇਹ ਸੁਆਓ. ਜਨਮ ਪਦਾਰਥ ਸਫਲ ਹੋਏ ਮਨ ਮਹਿ ਲਾਇਓ ਭਾਉ. ਸੂਖ ਸਹਿਜ ਆਨੰਦ ਘਣਾ ਪ੍ਰਭ ਜਪਤਿਆ ਦੁਖ ਜਾਏ. ਨਾਨਕ ਨਾਮ ਜਪਤ ਸੁਖ ਉਪਜੈ ਦਰਗਹਿ ਪਾਈਐ ਥਾਉ. ਮਹੱਲਾ ਪੰਜਵਾਂ. ਨਾਨਕ ਨਾਮ ਧਿਆਈਐ ਗੁਰ ਪੂਰਾ ਮਤ ਦੇ. ਭਾਣੈ ਜਪ ਤਪ ਸੰਜਮੋ ਭਾਣੈ ਹੀ ਕੱਢ ਲੇ. ਭਾਣੈ ਜੋਨ ਭਵਾਈਐ ਭਾਣੈ ਬਖਸ਼ ਕਰੇ. ਭਾਣੈ ਦੁਖ ਸੁਖ ਭੋਗੀਐ ਭਾਣੈ ਕਰਮ ਕਰੇ. ਭਾਣੈ ਮਿੱਟੀ ਸਾਜ ਕੈ ਭਾਣੈ ਜੋਤ ਧਰੇ. ਭਾਣੈ ਭੋਗ ਭੋਗਾਏ ਦਾ ਭਾਣੈ ਮਨਹਿ ਕਰੇ. ਭਾਣੈ ਨਰਕ ਸੁਰਗ ਅਵਤਾਰੇ ਭਾਣੈ ਧਰਣ ਪਰੇ. ਭਾਣੈ ਹੀ ਜਿਸ ਭਗਤੀ ਲਾਏ ਨਾਨਕ ਵਿਰਲਾ ਹੈ ਪੌੜੀ. ਵਡਿਆਈ ਸੱਚੇ ਨਾਮ ਕੀ ਹਉ ਜੀਵਾ ਸੁਣ ਸੁਣੇ. ਪਸ਼ੂ ਪ੍ਰੇਤ ਅਗਿਆਨ ਉਧਾਰੇ ਇਕ ਖਣੇ. ਦਿਨਸ ਰਹਿਣ ਤੇਰਾ ਨਾਉ ਸਦਾ ਸਦ ਜਾਪੀਐ. ਤ੍ਰਿਸ਼ਨਾ ਭੁਖ ਵਿਕਰਾਲ ਨਾਏ ਤੇਰੈ ਧਰਾਪੀਐ. ਰੋਗ ਸੋਗ ਦੁਖ ਵੰਝੈ ਜਿਸ ਨਾਉ ਮਨ ਵਸੈ. ਤਿਸਹਿ ਪ੍ਰਾਪਤ ਲਾਲ ਜੋ ਗੁਰ ਸਾਬਦੀ ਰਸੈ. ਖੰਡ ਬ੍ਰਹਮੰਡ ਬੇਅੰਤ ਉਦਾਹਰਣ ਹਾਰਿਆ. ਤੇਰੀ ਸੋਭਾ ਤੁਧ ਸੱਚੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਪਿਆਰਿਆ. ਖੰਡ ਬ੍ਰਹਮੰਡ ਬੇਅੰਤ ਉਦਾਹਰਣ ਹਾਰਿਆ. ਤੇਰੀ ਸੋਭਾ ਤੁਧ ਸੱਚੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਪਿਆਰਿਆ. ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਧੰਨ ਗੁਰੂ ਅਰਜਨ ਦੇਵ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ blessing us today in Ram Kali Raag. Sache Paatshah Ji begins today's Shabad with a slok. Maharaj says, Amrit Bani Amyo Ras Amrita Har Ka Nao. Maharaj Ji says, the Bani, the words of the Guru are Amrit. They are immortal nectar. Amyo Ras. The love of Akal Purakh, that ras is amyo, is immortal nectar too. Amrita Har Ka Nao. The name of Hari, of Vaheguru, is also immortal nectar, the essence of immortality. Amrit Bani Amyo Rasa Amrita Har Ka Nao. Maharaj Ji is saying the words of the Guru are blessed with Amrit. The essence of Amrit runs throughout them and throughout the name of God. Maharaj Ji says, Man tan hirday simra har. With your man, with your mind, with your tan, with your body, hirday with your heart, simra har. Meditate upon Hari, meditate upon Vaheguru. Now, how is this possible? Firstly, to sit with the body to meditate, to repeat the mantra again and again. Then the mantra goes in inside us, into our hearts, into our consciousness. Aat pahar gun gao. Maharaji says, Aat pahar, 24 hours a day, in all 8 watches of the day, sing the virtues of Akal Purkh. And this could be through Katha, it could be through Kirtan, it could be through Naam Simran, it could be through reading Gurbani, it could be through meditation. Maharaji says, Upadesh sunaho tum gur sikh ho. O Sikhs of the Guru, listen to this Upadesh. Up means closer, Des means country. Upadesh means those words which bring us closest to the country of Akal Purkh Vaheguru. Listen to these words, they will bring you close to Akal Purkh. Sacha eh hai swao. Maharaji says, this is the true swao, this is the true aim of life. To have the meditation of God going in your body, in your mind, in your heart. This is the true aim of life, Maharaji says. And Maharaji says, just by listening to this, what I'm telling you, this in itself brings you closer. Listening to this Katha Vakyan that we're doing right now with the grace of Guru Arjan Dev Ji, Maharaji says, just listening to this is taking a step closer. Maharaji says, Janam padarth safal hoye, man MEHL laye ho pao. Maharaj Sache Patsha Ji says, by meditating upon Akal Purkh, this Janam Padarth, this gift, this Padarth of this human life which is been given to you, it will be fulfilled, safal. Man MEHL laye ho pao. In your mind, have love when you are meditating upon the name of God. And if you meditate with love, then what will happen? Sukh sahaj anad kana. The Faridkot Steek says the translation of Sukh sahaj as achot sukh. Sukh sahaj is translated as that happiness which can never ever perish. Anad kana. So much anad, so much happiness. Kana means so much. Prab japteyan dukh jaye. By japteyan, by meditating, by repeating the name of God, all pains go, dukh jaye. Nanak naam japat sukh upjay. Satguru Ji says, by japat, by chanting the name of God, sukh upjay. Happiness sprouts within. It flourishes within. Dargah paiya thao. And you find a place in the court of God, in the dargah. Maharaji says, Mahalla Panjwa, Nanak naam ਧਿਆਈਐ gur pura mat de. Dhan Guru Arjan Dev Sache Patsha Ji says, we meditate upon the Naam, upon the name of God, if the Pura, if the perfect Guru blesses us with this mat, with this understanding. The first Shabad Maharaji has talked about meditating upon Gurbani, taking these steps. In this part of the Shabad, Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj says, only if the Guru has given you this understanding, that is why you are meditating. Pane jap tab sanjamo pane hi kad le. In this whole Shabad, Maharaji goes through the Pana, the will of God. Maharaji says, through the will of God, all meditation, jap, tap. Tap literally means to burn out the impurities from within. How is this done? Through seva. All seva, all meditation, all sanjamo, all types of discipline, spiritual discipline. So an example of sanjam could be not slandering anyone. All of this only happens through the will of God. Pane hi kad le. Through the will of God, He takes us out from this ocean of the world. Pane jon pavaiye. Through His Pana, through His will, some are wandering around in the circle of reincarnation. Pane baks kare. Through His will, some are bucks, some get the blessings, and they are released. Pane dukh sukh bhogiye. Through the will of God, we receive pain and pleasure. Bhogiye, we go through these. Bani karma kare. Through God's will, we carry out our karma, our actions. Sache Paatshah Ji says, Bani mitti saaj keh. Through his will, he created all this mitti, this clay that we are made of. Bani jot tare. And then he places his power within this dirt, within us. Bani pog pogaeda. Through his will, many are tasting the pleasures of the world. Bhog pogaeda. Then Maharaj Ji says, Bani manah kare. It is through the will of Akal Purkh Vaheguru Ji that some are moved away from these pleasures of the world. That some turn away. Manah kare. Manah kare literally means to stop someone. That they are stopped from the pleasures of the world. They start seeking the internal pleasures. Bani narak surg avtare. Through Akal Purkh Ji's will, we go into hell and heaven. Bani dharan pare. Through his will, we fall upon this dharan, this earth. Bani hi jis bhagti laye. It is only through his will that we are lie attached into bhakti, into worship. Nanak virle hai. Sache Paatshah Ji says, those who he attaches in his bhakti, they are virle. They are one amongst many. They are one in many millions. Sache Paatshah Ji Maharaj in this Shabad is saying, this meditation, this upadesh that you are listening to, is happening through the Bani. You cannot take credit for this. This happens in his will, in his Bani. And through his Bani, you have been infused with this light, this power. That is what Guruji is giving us as the upadesh through this part of the Shabad. Then Maharaj Ji goes into the PAUREE, Vadiyai Sache Naam Ki, the glory, the Vadiyai of the name of Akal Purkh Vaheguru, eternal, How Jiva Sun Sune. That glory I listen, and by listening to this with both my ears I am alive. Listening to the glory of Vaheguru, listening to the glory of the Naam, that is what keeps me alive. Pasu paret agyan udare ik khane. In a khane, in an instant. Khane comes from the word kin. Kin actually means the amount of time it takes to put a needle 4 times through the leaf of a pipal tree. In that amount of time, Udare, liberated. Who has Vaheguruji liberated? Pasu. The name of Vaheguru has liberated those who were Pasu, animals, Paret, ghosts, Agyan, those people who have no understanding. How have Pasus been saved? Guru Gobind Singh Sahib Ji Maharaj at Nanded is chasing a rabbit, hits the rabbit with their arrow, and saves the wandering soul of their Sikh Bhai Mullah. Paret, how are ghosts saved? In the jail in Delhi, Guru Tegh Bahadur Sahib, Sache Paatshah Ji Maharaj, our history says that they liberated the ghost in that house where they were imprisoned, that jail where they were imprisoned. Agyan, those who have no understanding, they are saved as well. Bhai Sajjan, Bhai Kauda, Bhai Bhumiya, they are all saved. They are liberated. Dinas ran tera nao sada sad japiya. Dinas through the day, ran through the night. Tera nao, your name, sada sad, again and again japiya, may I chant. Trisana pokha vikral nai tera trapiya. The pokh, the hunger, which is vikral, which is horrifying, which is scary, of Trishna, of greed. Only through your name, only through your nai can it be trapiya, can it be satiated, can it be put out. There is no other way. Maharaj Ji says, Rog, Sog, Dukh, Vanya, Jis Nao Manvasa. That person who enshrines the name of Akal Purkh within their heart and mind, what happens to that person? Jis Nao Manvasa. Maharaj Ji says that person who has the name of God abiding within them. Rog, disease of ego, sog, all the pains that we get out of these. Dukh, all the pains of the world, all the diseases, all these things. Vanya, they leave. Tisah prapt lal, jo gur sabdi ras hai. Tisah, that person prapt receives this diamond, this lal of God's love. Jo gur sabdi ras hai. Who is coloured in the love of the Guru's words. Khand Brahmand Beyant Udaran Harya. Khand, many different types of continents. Brahmand, many different planets. Beyant, they are countless. Udaran Harya. Hey Vaheguru, you are the one who can liberate them all. Teri Sobha Tod, Sache Mere Pyare. Teri Sobha Tod. Your glory, it cannot even be said. It just is beyond description by me. It belongs to you. Your glory is so great. Infinite is that Vaheguru. Infinite is the glory. How can one tongue sing infinite glory? Jehva ek gavan gun kahiye. Guru Granth Sahib Ji says there is one tongue. How can it sing all the praises? Teri sobhatud, your glory belongs to you. Sache mere pyare, O my eternal beloved Akal Purkh Vaheguru. Khand Brahmand Beyant Udaran Harya. Teri sobha tud, Sache mere pyare. Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh.